Hey, Rebecca and Ellen. Ellen, we still have to make you um, moderator. David went in and I think he only heard part of it, and he went in there and made it, and then we weren't able to talk last night, so he should be making it today. I would do it, but I don't remember how to do it really quickly. So you're gonna get there, Ellen. Don't worry. But I think he made Mom Otto and Aries. So welcome everyone. We'll be starting in just a little bit. I'm just kind of waiting for everybody to get here. Hey, thank you guys for giving me hearts. I appreciate it. And if you guys could like and share this out, it'd be great. Great. Great, Ellen. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So I'm playing with my camera a little bit, trying to get everything set up. So I think this works. I'm not really sure. So welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindi. I am at Simply Cindi. I used to be my other channels were Indigo Tarot and your Indigo Path. So if you're coming from there, if you happen to see that I'm doing Tarot Week, because I have not done tarot in a long time. I've been doing it here and there since I started back, but I went away for a while and I've come back. Hi, Eagle. Um, and so I thought all last week we did energy readings and mediumships on my life. So I thought this week we would do tarot, and then next week we'll do astrology. So I kind of like this format for now. It, you know me, it doesn't stay. So welcome, welcome everyone. If you've never seen me, you're in for a surprise because I used to do tarot a lot. A lot of people loved my tarot. A lot of people were very upset and disappointed and kind of sad when I left. They have been begging me and begging me and begging me to do tarot, but I have to do it my way. So this week is in honor of that. I am so excited. It has taken me a long time to come back to tarot to have it in my heart to do that for everyone. So I am really excited that I have grown, that this is something that I've come back to. So we are going to see how it goes. Today, I'm just going to be answering questions. I'll take people from the crowd. I have people that are here to help. We've got Petrichor Ranch. We've got Eagle. We've got Very Nice. We have Rebecca. If you guys have any questions, we have Mom Otto. These are beautiful, lovely, wise, old souls with a lot of experience here on Earth. So if you have any questions, if it gets a little crazy and I can't see all your questions, they are here and ready to support you. They are here and very welcoming. And if you think you found your group, you probably found your group. Bear with me. It is still the morning time, and my grandson decided to get up at 4 o'clock this morning, and so I got up at 4 o'clock this morning. So I am drinking coffee. I know that there are people all over the world that are probably going to see this. Like Eagle is in Lithuania. Hi, Max Hogger. How are you? Rebecca is in London. And Ellen, are you in Arizona? But you're going to Colorado. I keep thinking of you in Colorado. And Very Nice is in Atlanta. And Mom Otto is one of our 6 Kathys. We have like 6 or 7, maybe even 8 Kathys. So I can get them confused. So I can't remember where you're at, Mom Otto. You're on the East Coast? I'll probably pick the wrong Kathy. Because I'm working with all of them. Like I'm working with all of them. So, yeah. So there you go. Let's see. I will be driving now, so won't be able to participate for now. We'll be listening. Perfect. Yes, we're in Northwest Arizona. Oh, yeah. You're in the best part of Arizona. High desert. Really hoping to get to Colorado by spring. Minnesota. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. El Paso is Very Nice. It's Berenice is her name, but it's Very Nice. Yeah, she's in El Paso. I have made that drive from California, from San Diego to Texas a million times because my family's originally I'm from Texas. So I was telling Very Nice, I always stop in El Paso, either have a meal or something, and then I usually, if I'm gonna stay over, I'll stay over in New Mexico because New Mexico has some beautiful areas. So Max says, hey, I'm new here and haven't had a reading before. Would you really like one? Oh, I'm sorry. Would really like one if that's okay. Yeah, so I can answer a question. I want to give everybody an opportunity, and it may get really busy. We don't know. So I'm just going to ask that you ask one question, right? So we can do that. We can start right now. Hold on. Right. So if you want to form your question and then give it to me, just write it down there. And then we'll see what goes. David! Hey, David. So, Ellen, I don't know if you know David. David worked closely with me. He used to be my assistant in my old channels. Everybody that's been here a long time knows David, but because you're new, you may not know him. I'm not sure if he's been on and you've been on. So David, Petrichor Ranch is one that I'd like to make a mod, and then Mom Auto needs to be made a mod. And I can't remember who the other one was. I thought I wrote them down. Hold on. And if any one of you guys are here that want to be a mod, just let me know. I'm not gatekeeping or anything. Yeah, so Aries Saves Lives, Windy, Windy Night, and Mom Otto and Petrichor. And I wasn't sure if Berenice, Very Nice, would like to, but that's up to her. And Rebecca, you're so busy. I don't want to put that pressure on you. So if you don't want to, I'm just say, but being a mod, I explained it yesterday. So is there anything I need to know that I'm not aware of right now? Okay, perfect. So David, if you could make Rebecca one, and so Berenice, it's just we make you a moderator, and anytime you come in, you'll have the privileges of moderator. You don't have to do anything right now, but I just want to know if you want to, because it. I have a feeling this week it's going to get crazy. So Max Hogger, are you sure you've never had a reading? Because you sure didn't know how to form that question. Let's see. Does Max need to know? He or she? Max, will you let me know if you're he or she? I don't know why that's important. I never asked that. Hey, Shaylee. David, thank you so much for taking the time to come in here and do that. You guys, David is working and he's like coming over here to do this. So thank you. I appreciate it. My partner's here and helped me. I didn't really know what to ask. Okay, that feels better. That feels better. I really am psychic. I really am a medium. You can look on my channels, all 3 channels. There's plenty of evidence there. You can talk to any of these ladies. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, back and forth. So I will feel your energy. I'll know stuff. So let's see. And will you let me know if you're male or female? I'm not sure why that's important. I've never asked that before, but for some reason they're having me ask you. So as I'm talking to you, Max, I'm getting into your energy. I was already kind of in it, but okay. Then I got the right one. Thank you. Maybe that's why I was asking, because I could feel her too. Her or him? Your partner. What do you need to know right now? Let's see. What can't he see? Oh, so there was some action that you'd taken before. Whatever this is, this has been a focus. Could be a job, could be a career change. I'm kind of feeling like it's a change in your life. You have the Knight of Wands, which tells me that you are about to get an offer of this thing that you've been working on. Now we're about to be in the eclipse, so we're in eclipse season. And I feel like this is swift and comes out of nowhere. It's an offering for you. So what is it that you were really thinking about, even though you didn't know how to form the question? Because that's what this is. That makes sense. I'm sorry, I keep looking down here. You guys have to remember I keep moving my camera to get the right trying to get my desk set up. So I'm looking over here when I should be looking over here. I apologize. Uh, I got a job offer a couple days ago. Okay, I think this is going to be better for you. I think you might get another job offer because I don't think this is what that was. This is something that comes unexpectedly. So you might get another one. That makes sense. But and it's like swift. I feel like it's going to cause you some anxiety because you're like, I got to make the right decision. I want to make the right decision. You know, it's like, I don't think you expect another job offer or expect it to go this way. So the job offer that you got is a good one, but I feel like this one is going to be like, there's going to be some, which one do I take kind of thing. Does that make sense? Um, yeah, so that's what you need to know that you don't know. You're about to get thrown for a loop because you're going to get two offers, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one's swift. This one you're going to have to like, it's almost like they come in right when you're about to say yes to the other one or thinking about saying yes to the other one. And then you got to like move quickly about it. Okay. So I hope that helps. Good luck. I'm pretty sure you're going to be working pretty soon. If you, well, are you already? Yeah, I think you're already, but I'm pretty sure. I feel like this one's going to be really good for you. I'm looking at the sun all of a sudden and it got bright behind you. So I feel like you're going to be noticed for the work that you do. You're going to, like, this is going to be a very different place than you're used to. Are you saying that I should be searching still? I'm working at the moment. Yeah, that's what I said. That you're working at the moment. Because at first I thought you didn't have a job, but then they said you had one. You can replay this back because I was like, oh wait, you have one. But no, this is going to come from nowhere. This is unexpected. This is like you've got a job offer. I think you're going to get another one. Like something comes from nowhere. Does that make sense? Yeah. And this one is like I just saw the sun go bright behind you, so to me that tells me that you're going to be really like um noticed for the work and appreciated for your work. Okay. All right, I hope that helps. Let's see. You're so welcome. Good luck. Come back and let us know. We love to hear when people come back and let us know because we have a lot of that. So come back and let us know. And if I was going to look at a timeline, I would say in about 2 weeks. Thanks, Max. And welcome. Let's see. So Glenifer, I want to do Glenifer next. I don't know why I want to do Glenifer next, and then I'm going to do Shaylee, okay? And right at the end, guys, so Rebecca, my moderators, I will answer your questions towards the end, okay? So if each of you have a question, I'll answer your questions. I won't miss you guys. Glenifer? Yeah, I see you guys all the time anyway, so we're going to kind of wait till the end, but I don't want you guys to go without anyway. Because sometimes you just have a silly little question that you need an answer to. It doesn't have to be all deep and serious. Yay, can I get a love reading? Feel like I'm going to be alone forever. Okay, I'm going to pull... So I'm only doing mini readings because we're going to have so many people on Glenifer. But I'll see where you're at and where you're going. She said, I know I'm a little dramatic. I think we all are. Um, I was pulled towards you, so look. Jennifer, have we answered this question before for you? Like recently? I mean, I'm sure you've been with me for a long time, but I feel like recently we answered this. Okay, where's she at? Girl, people are afraid of you. You and I have had, yeah, I know, yeah, I know. I know that. I know you've been with me for a while. So I feel, so you're the Empress right now. This is where your stance is. But I also feel like you have a guard up. Like you're so the Empress. And it's kind of scary. Um, I'm gonna ask you a personal question before you move to Colorado. Okay. Yeah, but you were with me way before that too, right? Yeah. I feel like you, so I'm getting the Empress. You saw the Empress, right? So you've gotten your, so I'm gonna cuss, guys. Everybody needs to know that about me, that sometimes the guides have me say it a certain way. Um, I feel like you got your shit together finally, but you know it wasn't finally. It's just this is the way guides having me do it. I feel like you're at a place where you've got like you can relax a little bit, but you went through this whole thing of having to tighten everything up. And it's almost like I'm in that mode where I got to get shit done. I got to figure it out. I got to da 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 da. And you've been doing that for a couple years, and I feel like you need to loosen up. I feel like now that you got everything together, you're that stance is what you're calling out. It's because I feel like you're intimidating. I feel like you're intimidating, and I don't think that's who you were before. I don't remember this feeling when I worked with you. Yeah, it's about to change for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So I asked where you at now. You finally got your stuff together. This is what your guide is saying. And then I feel like you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you are going to have this. Let me have a card if it's him. Yep. So you're gonna have a Knight of Swords. So I just asked your guide to give me a knight, a king, or a page. I wanted a court card if there was somebody coming in, right? Specific. And so I got the Knight of Swords. So, hey, Wendy. Wendy, I didn't text you because I didn't think you were going to be up and around, and I'm not calling people in today. So, Glennifer, I know you have a knight coming. I know you want a king, but I really think that you need to sort of go through this night to get to the king. So we're looking at law enforcement, somebody in law enforcement, somebody in past military. They don't have to be military now, but past military, somebody in law, justice. Yeah. What sign are you, Glennifer? Yeah. But what sign are you? Okay. Yeah, because the feeling I got was that you were going to, this guy's going to be, hate to say this word, but this guy's going to like, he's almost done healing. We'll say that. He's almost done healing. And I think this one's the lesson for you to like, with all the work that you've done, this one's the lesson for you to like, have I attracted a different type again? Or am I attracting the same thing? Right? And he's close to different, but he is on his healing journey as well. So it's like you have the heart to be able, as a Leo, because at first it concerned me. I'm like, I hope you're not a water. Um, at first it concerned me, but then I see as a Leo, you're very good at this. Your heart is open to receiving that and helping. So let me say this correctly. You're helping him, and he's going to help you as well. It's like a even exchange. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. Okay, Wendy, I'll get yours in just a second. You're always open. Who did I say I wanted to do next? You're welcome. I'm working on healing my stuff too, which is mostly being annoyed. You know, being annoyed is part of your healing because maybe for a long time you never got to be annoyed. Maybe you didn't get that shot. Maybe you didn't get that chance to validate your feelings. Right? Okay, Shaylee, what's your question? Keyshawn! Boy, everybody's here. I am loving this. If it wasn't morning and I hadn't been up since 4 o'clock, I would have been jumping up and down by now, but my grandson decided to wake up at 4 o'clock this morning. And so I cannot complain about that because there was times where I didn't have my grandson around and I was like, whatever he wants, whatever he does, I will not complain. And so I'm honoring my decisions, right? May I please have a general message? Okay, I'm going to pull one card. And then I'm sorry, I start channeling and I go deeper and I go deeper and I go deeper. I'm trying to not go so deep. I know other readers don't have this problem, but I'm a medium. So I'm trying not to go so deep. I'm just trying to do, because there's so many people on here, right? But again, we're going to be doing this all week. Well, not all week. I've got 2 more days of doing this. I wish I could do it more, but I've got, my schedule is so packed. So, children and natural liars, yeah. Oh, you're a teacher, so you know. Yeah, exactly. See. All right, Shaylee. What is the most important thing for her? Is there a trip? Are we looking at a trip or are we looking at you actually going further? Like I feel something's going to happen where you break free. Does that make sense? I just thought of it. Can you please ask Spirit what the physical ailment that I have been fighting for years is? I'm sorry, Shaylee, I already answered the general question. So I'm looking at this card. So here's what I want to know. I want to know why you keep yourself from shining. That's what I want to know. This is what I'm getting. And even when the sun shines to you, there's a cloud that comes over it. So it's like you're keeping yourself from happiness or joy. Like you're always trying to fix others, right? And you have to know, and a lot of people don't know this when they first start getting into the healing modalities and their spiritual journey. To be able to do what you see, you need to be able to align yourself first. There is no way that you can help other people if you have not helped yourself. It's the reason that I was able to leave my career and then was able to leave YouTube, because myself is always the most important thing, because I can't be a full me. and help you guys. I cannot help you guys if I'm not a full aligned me. Does that make sense? That takes some deep, deep things. And we think because we have these abilities that we can always see where we're going, right? And that's not always true. Sometimes you have to have faith in yourself. Does that make sense? I hate leaving my house. I find my own happiness daily, though. I do shadow work every day. Maybe that's the shadow. So I'm going to talk about another thing. We are so used to. I think everybody's gone through this now. Not everybody, but I think a lot of the spiritual community is understanding this part. But you can get stuck in a cycle of, I got to fix myself. I got to heal. I got to fix that thing. I got to heal. I got to do shadow work. I got to do more shadow work. I got to do more shadow work. And then it just keeps coming. And I got to do more shadow work. And I got to do more shadow work. And you can get in a cycle of that. Does that make sense? And by what you're telling me of you're not wanting to leave or you're wanting to be by yourself, I feel like, again, did I tell you this last time? Like, I feel like you need to put some boundaries up. So if you're doing all this shadow work, where's your boundaries? Does that make sense? Because I feel like you're trying to fix something that's not broken, and you're just needing a little guidance to be able to get out of that. You need some joy in your life, and the way that you're going to find that is within you, not the shadow work. You've done enough shadow work is what I'm getting at. I'm getting from your guides that you've done enough shadow work. And that doesn't mean that you're never going to do shadow work again. It means that you've done up until the point that you're supposed to. And then when the next level comes out for shadow work, you'll know. But I think you've gotten too focused on that. That makes sense? That's what I'm getting from your guides. Actually, that's what I'm getting from your higher self. Yeah. Because if you want to do what you say you want to do, let me say this to all of you again. You are not broken. Never have been. You're not broken. The only way that I can sort of describe it, but it's not even doing a good description, is that you're a little bit misaligned. That's the only way I can do it, because we're never even really misaligned. All you got to do is just align your body, your soul, and your heart, and your brain, right? So, but you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You're learning, you're experiencing, you're understanding, right? And then as you understand and as you become open, you go to the next level, right? And it's not I got to work myself to the next level. It's like, oh, okay, this is where I'm at. Like, does that make sense to you? You're welcome. Okay, that's enough I'll say about that. Keyshawn. I am misaligned. I'm happy where I'm at and the work I have done within myself. Yes, there's nothing wrong with the work that you've done within yourself, but the message that I'm getting for you today is like, okay, now it's time to let's work on that body. Let's align everything, right? But not the shadow work. Like, I don't know what you're doing with the shadow work, but your guide keeps saying, it's not your guide, it's your higher self. Keeps saying, enough with the shadow work right now. It's some boundaries. Okay. Thank you, Aries. I'm not sure what you're turning into a hyperlink. Okay. I want to do Keyshawn next. Or did I say somebody else before then? Keyshawn's like really popping out. And she's an Aquarius. And I've needed to talk to the Aquarius. But I feel like I'm going to be too harsh on the Aquarius. So I haven't talked to the Aquarius. And I already know y'all. The second y'all think somebody's telling you what to do, you're going to shut it down. Would you like the mods to collect questions before they disappear in chat. You feel the ones yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Ellen. That would be great. Boy, that would help out a lot. I have been through a lot, as everyone has. It took work daily for me to stay happy and not extremely depressed. So let me say this. You have done a wonderful job. And that's this whole group. This whole group, we've never leaned on anyone. We've always done it alone. We always figured it the fuck out, right? Like we always pulled it out of our ass. That's who this group is, right? This is now a time to be able to understand that there are people that really, really want the best for you and can help and can be a shoulder to cry on, right? And so it's going to be hard for this group that has always been independent to be able to first take some criticism and secondly lean because they've never had to. They don't know how to. We don't know. I mean, I'm learning. I've learned for the past 4 years, but your habit is to not do it, right? And what I'm saying, I think what your higher self is saying, like, quit being so hard on yourself and think that you're so off kilter and you're so toxic and you're so bad that you keep having to work on a shadow when it's just not true. Okay? Okay, Silva, any spiritual message for me? I still want Keyshawn. Where's Keyshawn? Of course you love yourself. And if you love yourself, don't you want the best for yourself? Don't you want yourself to be happy? Thank you. Thank you, Aries. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to Sylvia. Any spiritual? Sylvia? I think it's Sylvia Any. Or maybe not. Okay, so Sylvia, question mark Sylvia, wants to know any spiritual message for me at this time. There's always a message for you if you're willing to listen. Yeah. Sylvia, I don't know who you are, but your guide is like, ooh, it's about time. And I don't know what they mean by that. Oh, yeah, I got to do Wendy. That's what I was going to do because she needs to go back. Hold on. Yeah. You have a guide that's not really happy with you. So, first of all, your guides love you, right? They love you. But you have a guide. And now I see why because you have the hanging man. What are you seeing? And why are you holding yourself in this position? Like you're refusing to make a choice about something because you know better, right? Maybe that's why. Because your guide is like, you don't know. I'm getting an itch. That means you know. There's something that you are refusing to make a move on, or that you keep doing it the other way when you kind of know that it should be this way. Does that make sense? I feel like things, yeah. Like I'm seeing your crown upside down. Look at this crown. Like you have so much to give, and you're like refusing to give. And I'm not talking about like you're a giver, 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 and then you get drained. I'm like, I I don't want to. I just don't want to do this. I feel like I don't want to do this. What is this? Oh, okay. She said, I think I repeat things over and over. So that's your message is like I'm getting in another way too. Because I feel like you put yourself in these situations knowing that you're going to put yourself in these situations. But for some reason, you're thinking, no, I'll go ahead and make this decision, or I'll go ahead and just sit here and wait and let the universe talk to me and make sure that I get the right answer. And then you're like trying to get the answer. It's like what I said the other day. It's like trying to get the if you don't get the right sign, the correct sign, the one that you're expecting or looking for, but you're getting so your question is like, show me universe left or right, but you're already thinking right. And then when the universe shows you left, you're like, no, it's right. And give me another sign. And so you'll like sit there and wait. Right. And for some reason, they're bringing this up because they're like, you're not making any choice. I can give you guys this. I have not given you guys this scenario in a long time. The scenario. So my higher self, the beings that I work with, and my guides have, when I was in meditation for a year, right? Because I went into meditation for a year. And when I was in meditation for a year, I was sent to this realm. No, I was attracted to this realm, and my guides and my beings were there, and they would only allow me to go into some of these realms. They would only allow me to go not very close, just kind of get the essence of it. Anyway, this one realm that I was going to, that I was attracted to, um, was a realm where you did not get to make a choice. The choice was made for you. And then you had souls there that were making choices, and then you had souls there that were reaping what choices were made. But you couldn't make a choice. That wasn't your right. That wasn't your thing as a soul. You just were living the life as choices were made. Does that make sense? And then they took me to the other realm where you made the choice, and what you understood was that every choice you make affects other people, other souls in that realm, right? And so what I learned from those, and the reason that they took me to those, was that you could, in this realm, you can do both. We have it both here. You can make no choice, or you can make choices. And when you make choices, it ripples and it affects everyone. From the littlest, smallest decision that you make affects everyone in this world. And then not making any choice, you learn that you want to make a choice, because if everything's made for you, you don't always get to do what you want. You don't ever get to do what you want, actually. And so what will happen is, because you have the choice, you can not do anything, or you can do here on this earth, in this life. What happens is, are you going to choose to live life and just kind of wait for it to happen to you, like that one realm? Or, because a lot of you are doing that, or are you going to actually make the choice and be a creator? Does that make sense? And that's kind of what I'm feeling. That's what they're having me bring up, because for all of us, if you are an ultimate eternal being, doesn't matter what choice, just make a choice. And what choice should you make? The one that your heart says, the one that aligns with your body, the one that aligns with your mind, the one that aligns with you. But make a choice. You don't want to sit in this life and just sit by and let it happen. And trust me, I was trying to do that for 4 years because I was so mad, right? It's just like, all right, just let it pass by, let it go by, let it go, barely making it there, barely putting in, right? Like you tell yourself these things. Like I told myself, well, I'm still seeing clients that I've seen all along, and so I am doing the work. But I was really just getting by, right? And I was watching the world pass me by. And so I feel like that's what they're saying to you. You have those choices that you can either just sit by and you're putting yourself like it's like you're missing a lot. You're missing these opportunities. You're missing these things. And it's because your ego gets in the way. It's because you could be tired, right? And so that's kind of what I'm getting. That's the message for you. Um, and I hope that helps. I'm not sure why they had me go into all that, but I hope this helps. She says, I think I repeat things over and over, and then I stop myself from doing things. Yeah, you're not taking the risk. You're an ultimate being. I mean, you're an ultimate being. I don't know how much clearer to say that. You don't need to stop yourself from anything. You're an ultimate being. Like you're a being that can get all done. You're welcome. Okay. So let's look at Wendy. Wendy wants to know if she's going to get. Wendy, did we already answer this question? She's going to get that offer. Let me look at Wendy's real quick. Sometimes I like to look at that thing. That's the question. Am I going to be offered a general manager position that I want? I think we already answered this question, but I will answer it again. You're welcome, Sylvia. Wendy, I'm already hearing a yes. Yeah. Do you have the star? So when I get the star, to me, it's a gift that you it's like them being really excited because this gift is coming to you because you worked so hard for it. You don't even have to work hard for a gift like this, but you have worked hard for it, and it's almost like the stars are going to align for you. And yes, you are going to get this, but I'll back it up. Yep. And then you have the Ace of Cups, which is something you really want. So you absolutely are going to get this. But I already heard yes, because your higher self is really vocal with me. So congratulations. Let's see. I missed a question. Please post again. Let's see. What am I? Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, Brenda. So Polly Sowell would like to know about my husband's and my ranch. Can you be more specific? Wow. Well, I can tell you right now, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, yay, you deserve it. So Polysolo. Polysol? Polysolo. Yes, we are waiting to buy. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Like, is this like, because this sounds like Ellen's ranch too. So are you waiting to buy it? It looks like you get the money for it. It looks like you're gonna do this. That's one of the highest cards for me, especially in finance, especially with dealing with money or things. That's like the highest card. Yeah. It looks like you're gonna do it. I do you so do you guys have, because I feel like you're gonna get extra money from somewhere. Yep, and then I have the Knight of Pentacles. That's an offer right there with money. See that coin? I feel like there's extra coming. Our ranch is in Texas. I think you're gonna get more than you want, more than you ask. I don't know. You've got extra money coming. So Polly is my friend. I invited. Oh, okay. I'm like, that sounds like petrichors. Perfect. Thank you, Ellen, for bringing people in. So listen, if I ever go to the casino, which I don't, but if I ever go to the casino, that's what I want. I want these. Spirit knows that's what I want. Like the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight. You've got stuff coming. Good girl. Congratulations. Yeah, it's gonna work out just fine. Yes, we are waiting on incoming money. You got it coming. I think it's gonna be so either it's going to be more than you thought, or you're gonna get some other extra money from somewhere too. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. Yeah, for some reason your name was pulling. Um, your name was really bright for me, which means your guides wanted me to answer your question, and I agreed. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Very nice. Let's see. That is amazing, isn't it? Okay. Let's see. Let me look at the others. Um, So Brenda would like to know, will Alabama be a good move for me? Is it Alabama? Am I saying it correctly? You're so welcome. Because at first I was going to say, is AI good for me? So Brenda. I'm already getting that it might not be. Yeah, so your guide is like, define good. Right, right. Ellen said I'll claim it for myself along with Polly. There's plenty to go around, so yes, you can. I have to go. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks, Cindy. You're welcome, Glennifer. We will see you soon. Brenda. This is interesting, Brenda, because what I see, I don't know if you're still here, but Brenda, what I see is even though it may not be like a great place for you, you're going to make it that way. Like you're very stubborn. And I feel like I feel like you would make it that way just to like just to spite. if somebody told you it wasn't going to work out well. Does that make sense? So, yeah, I do feel like you might be a little isolated in the beginning because you've got the Hermit. So the first one you had was the Star, right? This is where the mediumship comes in because the Star looks very different to me this time than it did a minute ago. I don't, I see the stars aligning for you to go there, but I see you forcing it. Okay. And then you have the Hermit, which you get isolated. You sort of turn within. Things may not work out the way that you thought they were going to be, right? So, Cindi, I think you missed Paul. Which one? Polly? Have you thought of checking out astrocartography? Yeah, that's a good thing to do too. Let's do... Oh, Paulina. I'm looking at Ellen's, if she's got a question mark in the front, and I did not see a Paulina. I saw Brenda. So I answered Brenda. Yeah, I don't see a Paulina. Yeah. Oh, here you go. My question is, what kind of start am I entering to? Entering to. Okay. Da-da-da. A very good start. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles tells me that you've worked very hard for whatever this start is, and you've been very practical with it, and you've been very generous to the people around you. This is going to be a really good start for you. You are going to be looked at in a very stable, charitable way. I see you balancing something. And I think that, I don't know what start this is, but I feel like this one holds more weight than the other. One's more valuable than the other, whatever the start is. But I do see it growing. Or I do see that it's grown. It's actually grown. Okay. It's a start, but is it a start to something that you've already been working on? Because that's what I'm feeling. So I feel like it's going to be a very good start. I feel like it's going to be a very stabling start because your question was what kind, right? What kind of start? So it's a very stable start. It's a very good start. It's a start that brings in more than you give out. So. Okay, Brenda, yes. Oh, yeah, I think I already answered your question, Brenda. Okay, and let's see who's next. Rebecca, did you have a question? I don't think you had a question. Oh, yeah. No, you didn't have a question. You had a comment. So, Karina. You'll have to go back and look, Brenda. I think I already read you. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Rebecca. Now, remember, guys, I haven't done it like this in like 4 years. I've done it here and there, but not like this. Um, yeah. Karina. So, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me or just coming in, I used to have a channel called Indigo Tarot. My very first channel was Your Indigo Path. I also have another channel called Concepts Create Reality. This is the first time, not the very first time, but this week will be, I have brought tarot back. I started doing it kind of here and there, but this week is a whole week that I'll be doing it. We'll be doing it Sunday, today, Monday, and Wednesday. I'll be live doing tarot readings. So if you've never seen me before, I am a psychic medium. I have lots of tools in my basket. Tarot is just one modality that I use. So there have been a lot of people waiting for me to do tarot again like this. I finally have finished my understanding of how I wanted to work this out with tarot. And so this is in celebration and preparation because these beautiful women here, especially even if they don't have the blue writing, but these beautiful women have gotten me to almost 3,000 watch time hours, which I'm going to start a membership, and that is where I will be putting my tarot. But a lot of people, because I did it for a long time, had a lot of people watch me. They have been waiting for me to do something like this. So this is in honor of that, to kind of kick off the membership. The membership won't just have tarot. There'll be lots of little surprises that I'm going to tell you guys later when we start it up. But I don't think I pulled a card for Very Nice. Let me pull one. Was I doing somebody else? Ooh. I can tell there's a lot of people watching and not saying anything or not engaging because I'm starting to feel like I'm being taken away. Karina. Thank you, Karina. General. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm starting to channel. Okay, Karina. See, what's the most important thing that Karina needs to understand? Oh. Karina, I don't know what's going on with you, but you have like a lot of things coming your way. Like you're going to have to be making choices about these things. See all these cups that are filled? You got the 7 of Cups. So all the cups that are filled, these are things I almost feel like Karina, you've been working here and here and here. Like you've been working on a little project. Like I feel like you're testing the universe, but it's like I'm gonna do that and see if it works out. I'm gonna do that and see if it works out. I'm gonna do that and see if it works out. And I feel like they all are starting to come. They're gonna start to come in and work out. You're gonna be like, whoa, wait, what do I do? So you have. I don't just feel like it's things. I feel like it's like phases in you. I feel like it's perception of you. In you. I feel like there's like almost like enlightenment, understanding, closures of relationships, but openings of others. This is like an all around kind of thing. Um, yeah, because I have 1 cup that it's something that you really wanted. It's growing and it's going to come towards you. I have another cup that's very stable, that comes to you. I have another cup in a person relationship that comes to you, and that's a king. That's not a page or a knight or any of that. It's a king. And I have something that you've never done before, but you really wanted to do. And that's like the baby chick for me. Um, and then I have something that's like where you're blessed from the universe, and that's kind of the one that you're testing them with. Um, yeah. So there you go. It looks like you're going to get the answers. I feel like it will be all month. Like it's already started, because then you have the Six of Wands. So you're going to start seeing something come back to you from the past, like maybe the projects that you started. You're going to see it's like going to start reaping the benefits of it. Okay. All right. So let's see. Very nice. Berenice, I'm going to see you this week. Do you still want a question? Or no, wait, I already saw you. Sorry. See, my weeks are getting... Okay, Berenice, what's the question? What to expect in love this week? Okay. Look. Do you have somebody? I can't remember. I'm seeing Three of Swords, so there's a separation here. But I can't remember. You do have someone, don't you? So a separation to me doesn't necessarily mean that there's a breakup. Oh, okay. A separation to me. Oh, okay. That's right. Mm, just wondering where we got this Three of Swords. Let me look. Has he tried to contact you? Had he tried to contact you? So I'm getting that you've got this Three of Swords because your faith, that faith is coming to an end. I feel like you're finally like you've been doing really well in letting go and trying to get through this ex. Like you haven't made the calls or anything like that. It's like you've been really working on I need to separate. I need to like move on and I'm working on my heart, right? And so I mean you're not like you can't just cut it off, right? But I feel like this week in love. So do you have offers coming to you? Do you have like dates, people that want to date you or want to go out with you? Have you had an offer at all? Because you two got the Seven of Cups. And I'm seeing where if you take the offer up, like I'm seeing where you have choices. And if you take the offer up and make one of those choices just to go out, just to, okay, then that's why I'm saying it this way. If you choose to accept an offer, I feel like you will feel like you're finally getting through this. Okay, so you're dealing with a heartbreak. You're dealing with you actually transmuting that, closing that off, understanding that that's like you know that that's no more, but your heart says another thing, right? And so I feel like if you were to take these offers, that's see how you said always, and this is like all the cups, like you keep getting offers, right? So I feel like when you take and don't rush, but you wanted to know what this week was. When you take an offer, you're going to realize that it is you're in a different you're finally moved through the next phase, right? Of your heartbreak. And that looks like it will happen this week. But this isn't something that you're just going to be working on this week. This is the result of what you've been working on for a minute. Okay? All right. So I'll have a good distraction this week. Yes, absolutely. Yes, you will have a good distraction this week. Now, that's up to you whether you take it, right? When you do, you are going to feel better and feel like, oh, yeah, that doesn't hurt so much anymore, right? Right. Exactly, Ellen. A date can be just a date. We don't have to get married. I don't need to know about all your stuff. Like, it's just a date. Well, I haven't gone on a date in a while, but I remember I used to be like, calm down. Oh. And I hope you women understand not to be talking about your exes on your first dates. I hope you guys know that, right? Like, I hope you guys know that. Don't be talking about your ex on your first date. First of all, it's kind of crass to do it. And secondly, they don't even know your business right now. It's a date. It's not marriage. It's a date. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Good Brenda. Says the woman that's been married for 38 years. But I think that's sound advice. If not, oops. Haven't done that stuff in a long time, but did raise 3 kids. Yeah. Trust me, you're not missing anything, whether you decide to be single or married. It's not a right or wrong, right? I admire anyone that still has the energy to date, right? But maybe that's the Aquarius in me. I just don't think that's where we're at right now. I just don't. Us older women, it's just not where we're at. We've had a lot to deal with in our lives, right? So it's like peacetime for us. We do have to keep our heart open. I'm just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like I've dated enough for 5 lifetimes. I've been in enough relationships. I've got Virgo South Node. I've mastered it. I'm really good at it. Um, so yeah. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Wonderful reading. I have a question. Is this person really into me? Will he be taking a step towards me? Okay. Keyshawn, where were you? I said it. Did I already? Keyshawn, I was asking for you earlier. Yeah, just make me rich divide. Okay. Pushpita. Is that correct, Pushpita? No. Yeah, the feeling's mutual. So you have the Two of Cups. So I would say that it's 50-50. I would say that you're as into him as he is into you. I wouldn't say that he's more into you, right? And I don't know what's going on that he won't take a step forward. So I have a 9 of Swords. Let me look. I feel like, is this someone you're dating already or just looking at? Because I'm seeing this 9 of Swords is not looking like what it should. This Nine of Swords is like he's almost like a closet player. Does that make sense? I don't even know if they use that word anymore. That's how old I am. I feel like he's got others he's thinking of too. Oh, okay. I feel so he this see I see all of these as potentials. I see all of these and I see that he's got like two that he's really thinking of, but I see that he's got these as potentials. Yeah. But you're not wrong in thinking that the feeling is mutual because it is mutual. But I think he's a closet. Like, does anybody use that word anymore? A player? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like nobody would think that he would actually do that, but he's actually doing that. So yeah, I hope that helps. Um, Keyshawn, I'd said I kind of want to talk to you first, and you weren't around. Did you have a question? And I'd said I wanted to talk to you because you're Aquarius, and I really need to talk to the Aquarians, but I haven't been able to because I'm afraid I'm going to be too rough on you guys. And I already know you guys. You will shut down and not listen to me if I don't say it the right way. So I've been sort of biding my time with the Aquarius. It could be too that some of the Aquarius haven't found us yet. That could be too. Because you all, us all, were hiding. So, but anyway, do you have a question, Keisha? And then after Keyshawn, you're right, but I'm an open book. Well, let me just say you're the braver one because you came out first. Um, and then after Keyshawn, um, my mods, because I'm going to be going in about 20-30 minutes. So I want to make sure and get all my mods. I want to make sure and get all of you guys, all of the group that we usually have. So you guys can pick who goes first after I do Keyshawn, if she has a question. Keyshawn, why are you afraid? I feel like you're afraid to get an answer that you already know about. Hmm. I have an ex that won't leave me alone. Well, you're an Aquarius. They're never going to leave you alone. And I'm still waiting for my music career to take off. I'm just in a state of waiting. Oh, and I recently got accepted to college. Congratulations. Good girl. Okay. Right? That's awesome. Good girl. All right. Let's see what's going on with this X. Right? So you have the Eight of Wands with that X. Um, I feel like for some reason I know what he wants, and I keep feeling like you're going back and forth with the X. Are you doing that? Like, I'm going to talk to you like an Aquarian. You may be saying no to him, but your energy keeps a hold on him. Have you let him go, or are you playing with him? I'm going to give you, Keyshawn, I know you've heard this story because for those of you that don't know, when I used to date and all the loves of my life, except for my husband, but the other loves, were Aquarius. Um, I know Aquarius. I am an ascending. Aquarians are all around me. I've always attracted Aquarians, right? And that's the issue with when I would break up with an Aquarian is that they would not leave me alone energetically. And I even had a dream one time where I was on a plane and the one that could like, because remember, we could do telepathy and stuff. And the one that just refused because his ego was so big, he would come into my dream. And then I had had enough. I told him to leave me alone. He wouldn't leave me alone. So in the dream, we're on an airplane and I turned around and he's right there. And I said, I told you to leave me alone. And I threw him out of the plane. And like, that's how I got rid of him. Right. Yeah. He won't leave me alone. I have Pluto conjunct Venus transit that warned me of someone intense relationship. I just wish it was the guy I want to be obsessed with me. Yeah. I feel like I feel like he'll leave you alone. Yeah, I feel like that phase is about to be over. He's gonna leave you alone because you've got the Eight of Wands and you've got the Six of Swords, right? And so I feel like this time of turmoil, this time of like I'm pushing just to make it mentally, just to like live life mentally. I feel like that's over. I feel like even just you getting into college, it just changed everything. It's that energy just changed everything. So, um, I feel like this other guy that you really want or you want to like you does. It's just a matter of not moving as fast as you would, right? And by that, I don't mean so it's really interesting how Aquarians do that. They will want to get to know you everything all about you, but then they want to leave you alone because they got to go like think about it, right? And so I feel like he's more of the I'm going to take my time before I even try anything, right? So you've got the Six of Swords. So your phase is changing. There's going to be a lot more stability for you and a lot less work. I mean, I know you're going to college, but that's not like the work I'm talking about. Uh, he's a celeb too. Ah, nice. But yeah, especially if he's a celeb. He really wants that stability, but he's got to make sure. And you've got it. You've got that stability. So congratulations. Your phase is over. In fact, that's where I'm getting the Eight of Wands. You're about to skyrocket and you're coming into some better times. So congratulations. Okay, maybe a general message. That background though. Are you talking about my background? Thank God, finally. I know. Yeah, it's about to be your season for a while. That's why I want to talk to you guys. I need y'all to show up and show out, Aquarium. The background is my wall. What's wrong with it? David. Are you talking about the meditation background? Is that what you're talking about? The moon, yeah. Isn't that cool? I like that. I'm like, that's a wall, David. What's going on? Uh, okay. Leave me alone, David. I gotta see what Eagle's guides are saying. So for those of y'all that don't know, a lot of you should by now, but those of y'all that don't know, David and I are like brother sister, but more like um and when I say that I don't mean romantic or anything. I just mean like we will fight and then we won't. And then we'll fight and then we're like the next second we're fine. Like brother sister. If only you could see the transits I have, Cindi. You and my transits have been giving me immense hope. Nice. Well, Keyshawn, when you're ready, come see me in private. Email me, and then we'll look at your transits. Karina, you're welcome. Okay, Eagle. Did everybody get to see Eagle's face on yesterday? She is so beautiful. Just very kind, very sweet countenance. A very sweet countenance. Okay. I was so happy to see her. And then we saw Tammy too. Witch. We got to see her too. Beautiful. Just great, great women. Okay. So what I asked Eagle for your general was like, I am open to anything that you have to say to her. Make it really clear so that I can give her the message. And you got, so it looks like the Knight of Cups. You got, is this new? So the guy that you have been talking to, right? Are you talking to somebody right now? Because you got the Knight of Cups. But it looks like you're going to go to the next thing with him. Because you have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this week. That's crazy. So I feel like this week you've got the moon. I feel like with this eclipse, right? So the moon to me is showing me the eclipse. Oops, sorry. The moon to me is showing me the eclipse. But you got the Knight of Cups, somebody that you really, really want, somebody that you really like, somebody that you're willing to open your heart for. I feel like it's that guy. And then you got the Two of Pentacles where you're both working on it. Not just you and not just him. But no more games. You're both working on it. But you actually come to an agreement. And I feel like the eclipse has something to do with it. So right around there, that might happen. And again, look at the fish. I'm seeing the yin and the yang. I'm seeing it really, really equal, really stable. Both of you guys doing it. Along with the pentacles that actually grow something. I see your hand and his hand. That makes sense, Eagle? Can y'all still hear me? If you guys could give me hearts so that I know that you guys can still hear me, because you guys know what happened the last time that the stream ended and I was channeling, didn't even know. Thank you. So that is for, I'm going to leave that there because I know that, we've got different times for some people. So Polly, if you tap your screen, that'll give me hearts. Like there's something on the side that's like this little heart, and then you tap it and it'll come up, and then you have these different emojis that you can do. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Aries, what are you doing? Because I've got the Eight of Pentacles, And I feel like you're about to get a gift. That just popped out as you talked to me, Aries. But I know that's not your question. So I'm just saying you got a gift coming. It's something that you're like wanting and been working hard for, and you got it coming. Like that's this week, this coming up week. That's an extra. You can still ask me a question, but this popped up as I was talking to you. So congratulations. That's so cool. Like I have not had so many pentacles come out at all. And now they're like, it is that time for you guys to reap the rewards that you guys have been. I know it's time for you guys to like, you guys have been doing so much work and work and work and work and work, trusting the universe, trusting people, like just, it's time. It's time for y'all to get the gifts, which is my favorite part. Okay, who's next? Ellen, can I answer a question for you, Ellen? Ooh. I blocked a person and said, yeah, I know that lesson. I love Aries. Oh my God. Oh. Ask David, that sounds like me. That is so funny. I love it. Good girl. Now you got a gift coming. Okay. I have a question. Should we list and try to sell the rental? Still haven't managed to get that online. Or wait for the windfall. And I are waiting on. Oh, nice question. Okay. Very nice. That's a good question, Ellen. I don't know what you and Polly do, at Polysoul do, but there's something about when you two put your energy together that it makes things bigger. So if ever you guys are thinking about, or are you thinking about, or are you doing stuff together, like that is the right match. And that's what I'm getting from both of your team on the other side. I think you guys already know this. I'm just validating this for you. I can see Polly doing this. Yep. And Ellen doing, yep. Okay. So, should you list and try to sell? Or should you wait? So when I asked if you should list, I've got the Four of Wands. And so what I'm getting is that this house is already so stable and it's going to be stability for you. I would wait as long as you can to do it, because today I feel like you shouldn't do it because it's like extra money in the bag, if that makes sense. When I talk about getting your windfall with Polly, you have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like, and then you have the Three of Wands with that Four of Wands, right? But see how the Three of Wands, I feel like, see how the wands are behind him? I feel like he's put the work in. And so I feel like you have done so much work to get to this point. This point is so that you don't have to make a choice right away. That you've done the work to make it where you don't have to make a choice right away. I know you're excited about like the move and going to Colorado and all of that, which there's some things that haven't been revealed to you yet. I'm having the Judgment card when I look at Colorado. So I know you want to get there. I know it's very exciting. I feel like it's all going to open up and play out for you. And you have done so much work for this that you can. I'm not saying don't make a decision. I'm saying, so this is interesting. Where some people won't make a decision, you will not allow yourself not to make a decision because that's your protective thing. That's the way that you handle situations so that you don't have trauma. So you would rather just get it done and do it and da da da. But this is a different time in your life. This is the time that you reap the benefits of what you worked so hard all your life, and especially the last 12 years is what I'm getting. That you can take your time and that you don't want to work in trauma. You want to do this differently. Does that make sense? Brittany, did you email me? Because I want to say I saw your name. Okay, perfect. So my answer is I think you should wait a minute. And I know that's very hard. Okay, I'm going to try to get back to you. If not today, definitely tomorrow, okay? Um, there's like, yeah, there's a couple of y'all that I have not been able to get to. Um, but don't worry, I've got a spot for you. Um, yeah, Ellen, this is a different way that you want to live life. And now that it's upon you, you have the habit of living the other way and waiting for everything, the rug to be pulled out from under you, waiting for, I did everything right, but it turned out wrong kind of thing. You're not in that energy anymore. So, congratulations. I would say, just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Okay? It's going to come. It's going to show itself like clearly for you. The Virgo in me wants the details done yesterday. Yeah, so thanks for the confirmation. I was told November yesterday. That complicates things, but I think it's right to wait. Yeah, I'm seeing that because you think you're just going to need like this. You're going to see that it's unnecessary for you to have to like try to rush this. That's what they'll let me tell you. Okay. Perfect. So I think you two can bring about your hopes and dreams. Like we're all creators, but I feel like it's like 10 times when you two get together. I don't, I'd be really interested to see why that is, but that's what I'm getting. So congratulations, Ellen. I get it. As the Virgo, you want it done yesterday because you just don't want it to hang over your head, right? But that's not where you're at. You're in a different place and you have to learn to be calm, not so critical. Forgive yourself. Have some compassion for yourself. Like that stuff. Okay. All right. Let me do Brittany, guys, real quick. Since I have not answered her email. Will my partner get full parenting time and sole decision making responsibilities of my stepkids? Okay. Or his stepkids. Okay. I'm sorry, his kids, your stepkids. So you want to know if he's going to get full. I think he is. I'll pull the cards, but I think he is. Are you ready for that, Brittany? I'm seeing a great, beautiful household, but it's busy. Chaos. Right? At least the temperance card didn't come out. Yeah, justice is a good thing. It needs to happen. Not always fun, but always cleansing. Okay. I know. Yeah. And you're going to have the finances to be able to do it too. Because again, what is like, I've never seen so many pentacles. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Everything is going to go your way, but because it's a Pentacle, it does reap, right? Like you are going to get help. It is going to be as simple as you think it's going to be. But what I want to say is that it's going to take a little bit of time, maybe more than you'd like. Not a lot, but maybe more than you'd like before like the courts get back to you, before things start moving. But it's because this is such a solid, stable thing that you're doing. Like this is a family. I before I even turned that card over, the answer was yes because I see chaos in your house, like good chaos, like children, like good chaos. But this is going to take a little bit more time because you're actually building a solid foundation for the first time. Both of you are. So, yeah. And you're going to be happy doing it and you're going to be okay. He is too. Like I see that both of y'all see because you've got the moon. So I'm going to say again, yes, you can see the beauty in what's going on, but I'm seeing this moon as you're going to get some surprises of how it's really going to go in this eclipse. That's what I'm seeing. So I feel like you'll get, like, it'll be really clear for you. Like, you guys might get a notice, you'll get a call, you'll get, like, it's time to, like, make the appointment, the court system, whatever. You're going to get something that's going to clear it up around this eclipse. Okay. So I hope that helps. Okay. So Aries. Yeah, I think it's Aries next. So did Ellen. I'm going to do which. I need to do Aries. And then Rebecca too. Or did I do you, Rebecca? I can't remember anymore. Yeah, it helps. Thank you. You're welcome. And I'll email you today or tomorrow. Yep, definitely. They keep bringing you up. So let's do your. Okay. Thanks, Brittany. You have a good day too. Rebecca, are you talking about like marriage? Because don't you have a partner? Do you have a partner? Why was I thinking you had a partner? Let me see. Okay. Are you talking about leveling up as and going to the next phase? Oh my gosh. You guys are looking at this wrong. Yeah. Okay. So, what is the deal with the pentacles? So you got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like both of y'all are being drained by putting too much pressure on each other. I think we've talked about this again before, but you do have the Page of Pentacles, so your answer is yes, you are going to level up. Let me get a timeline for you. It's the page, it's the start, it's the news that you're waiting to hear to make that decision to go to the next level. I don't know if it's that you need to hear it or that he needs to hear it. um so you guys have the 10 of Cups. I feel like you guys are already settled. Like you already know that's your partner, right? But like, are you talking about being proper. Let's see. I don't even know if I should tell you this. Rebecca, I don't know if I want to tell you this. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So you're on the right track. This is, here's what I got. I can take it. um, yeah, I mean, the cards came out. They told me what they told me, so I need to tell you. Um, so right after this, like, I feel like you're so used to being disappointed at things that, and it's been taking a long time for him to get to this point. But you do have the Ten of Cups with him and the Page. So the Page already knew that it was coming. And so something made me ask them, is it going to be around Christmas? And I got the Knight of Swords. So that to me, if it was the Page, I would think that it was going to be delayed a little bit. But this is the Knight. This is that offer that you want that comes unexpectedly and swiftly. Like, this is it, right? If I wasn't ready, you wouldn't be, yeah, it would be told, oh my gosh, spot on. I am so used to being disappointed. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm only gonna be able, I forgot that I have to watch the baby in just a little bit. So, yeah, so it looks like at Christmas. So you never miss. I know, that's why I didn't want to tell you guys. So I forgot that I have to go. I didn't realize it's been almost 2 hours. So I appreciate everybody. Whoever I didn't get to, I will do first tomorrow, my mods. I am so sorry. I forgot that I had to go. So, or there's going to be nobody taking care of my baby. So thank you so very much for those of you that I said I was going to do and I didn't get to do. I am so sorry, but we will do it. I will be on tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be in the morning or the afternoon, but I will write something on my community tab so you guys know. Thank you. Have a wonderful time with your grandson. I'll be on when I can. All right. Thank you, everybody. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you later on the next one tomorrow.